Hey guys, it's Tanika and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an empties video. Now, I don't think a lot of people do these as often as they used to be done on YouTube, but I really enjoy watching them and hearing people's thoughts on the products that they have used up. So I hope that you enjoy it too, because I've got quite a lot here, so... Well, let me know in the comments down below if you still enjoy this type of video, and let's just get straight into it. I'm going to start with makeup. First of all, I have 3 of the NYX Total Control Drop Foundations in the shade Porcelain. Now, having 3 empty ones, you must be like, wow, Tanika, you must really love that foundation. And you know, I do really like it. I love that it's a fair shade available from the drugstore. But the reason I've gone through so many is because it only comes with 13 mils of product. Like, it's so small. I'm actually wearing this foundation today. I really like the finish of it. It's really lightweight and I love that you can build it up to your preferred coverage. I just wish that the bottles were bigger because this retails for $25 here in Australia, which is pretty expensive for only 13 mils. So I hope that they put these in a bigger bottle for the same price. Like, it's probably not gonna happen. But either way, it's still a foundation that I will continue to repurchase. I just always wait until it's on sale. The next foundation is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, and this one retails for $19.95. I have the shade 110 Porcelain. Now this one comes with 30 mils of product, so your average foundation size. Now I really love this one, first of all, because of the shade. It is super light and has a really nice neutral yellow undertone. That can be quite difficult to find in the drugstore. A lot of fair products are really pink undertoned, so it's nice to see a yellow-based product. I also really enjoy the coverage. I find it to be more of a medium buildable, so it's really nice on days where I don't want to go all out with my makeup, but I just want a bit of coverage. This foundation I have already repurchased and definitely one that I will keep in my collection. Next, I have the Mineral Finishing Veil Loose Setting Powder by Models Prefer. I absolutely loved this powder and I went through it so quickly. So it comes with 12 grams of product and it's around the $17 mark. And as you can see, like, she's empty. It does come with a little sieve in it, but towards the end I couldn't get the product out, so I just got tweezers and pulled it out so I could get right to the bottom. As you can see, the packaging comes with a mirror. At first I thought that was a really good idea. I'm like, oh my god, so nifty. But then once you actually use the powder, it just gets all over the mirror, so I don't really see the point in having that there. But anyway, this powder was actually recommended to me by Anna and she was right. It is so good. It sets your makeup in place all day and just leaves your skin looking really flawless. So I like to apply my loose powders with a damp beauty blender. I love doing it this way because it just melts the powder into the skin and I love the finish that it gives. Lately, I really prefer using loose powders over pressed powders, so this is something that I'm definitely going to repurchase. I'm just going to wait to see if they have a sale anytime soon. It is only $17, so it's not that expensive, but if it's on sale, even better. Next, I have another loose powder, and this is the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Fair 05. Unfortunately, this one isn't actually available in Australia yet. I'm really hoping they bring it here because, oh my god, this is the best loose powder I have ever used. I did pick it up off eBay, so I will link that down in the description box, but I am definitely going to get another one because, again, I just smashed through this. So this powder does come in a variety of shades. I have the lightest one, Fair 05. I just love the texture of this powder. It is so smooth and silky, like compared to a powder that feels quite chalky. And again, I apply it with a damp beauty blender and my under eyes just look, they look so smooth and flawless. This powder is definitely my favorite. I do prefer it over the Models Prefer, but only just. Like, there's just something special about this one that makes it the winner. I don't have extremely oily skin, so I can't really comment on that. I just find it sets my makeup in place beautifully. It doesn't crease and settle into the fine lines under my eyes either. It's just such a nice lightweight powder that leaves a really nice, fresh, natural look to the skin. My next empty product is the Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel in the shade 01 Blondie Brows. Now this eyebrow gel is made with fibers, so it's meant to give your brows a more natural, fluffy kind of hairier look. A product like this is essential to me because I literally have hardly any eyebrow hairs, so I find that this just does a really good job at grabbing onto the ones I have and, like I said, making them look more full. It has a really nice tiny wand on it, so you can be super precise. This is said to be a dupe for the Benefit Gimme Brow, and I definitely think it is, except it's like a fraction of the price, so I will definitely be picking up another one of these. The next product is the Rimmel Insta Fix and Go 2-in-1 Primer and Setting Spray. I feel like I talk and rave about this all the time. I don't use it as a primer, I only use it as a setting spray, but it does an amazing job at setting your makeup. It smells really good. It has a cucumber scent. The spritzer on it is really good too. It doesn't completely drench your face, but it's not like, oh, that's not enough. It's just the perfect in between. I absolutely love it, and again, it's affordable. So I've already got another one in my backup basket, which you would have seen if you watched my last video. Next are some concealers. I have two here by Makeup Revolution, and they are both in the shade C1. Again, this is something I feel like I talk about quite often. I did do a whole review on these concealers, so I will link it down below if you want to watch it. But this is a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape. Now, in my opinion, it's not as full coverage as the Shape Tape, but it still does an amazing job at concealing. It's very full coverage. And my favorite part, say it with me, it's affordable. I do have more of these concealers in my backup basket, so something that I will continue to use. Next, I have a lash glue, and this one here is by Tarte. Now, this is a really good lash glue. It doesn't take long to get tacky, it sticks the lashes down, and it doesn't irritate my eyes. But after a while, it just started to smell. Like, it just smells like it's off, and it really isn't that old. So I'm throwing this one out. I don't want to use the rest of it because it just stinks. Something ain't right. And I've really destroyed the wand on it too. Look at that. Oh my. Like I said, it is a good lash glue and it does do the job, but it's just a bit stinky, so no thank you. Next, I have a beauty blender, and I guess, like, it's not empty, but it's definitely come to the end of its life. I will confess, I am a beauty blender snob. I've tried other sponges and I just do not like them. They do not compare to the softness and the squishiness of a beauty blender. Now, they are expensive. It's a freaking $30 sponge, but oh my God, they are so worth it. I've got a few in rotation and I've probably had this one for over a year. I do wash it every time I use it. You've got to wet it anyway, so you may as well give it a wash. But I'm getting rid of this one because I've taken a chunk out of the side and I think it's starting to get a little bit of mold on it, so I don't want to be using that on my face. But as I said, I do always wash them and I always store them in its little package like this so that it airs out. But yeah, the mold just got to it, so unfortunately that one will be going in the bin, but it's okay because I just went and repurchased a nice new one. And then the last product for the makeup category is the MAC Fix Plus. So this is just a skin refresher and finishing mist. It's not a setting spray, but what it does is it helps to settle the makeup into your skin. It gets rid of that powdery look and just gives your skin a really nice, fresh and natural look. I really want to repurchase this, but it kind of like hurts me a little bit because it's $36 and I'm like, oh, it's so expensive. I do really love it though. I love spraying it on when I've finished my makeup, as I said, to settle all those powders in. And it's also really good to use with shimmery eyeshadows to get that real pop. So I think it's something I will repurchase, but I just don't know when. Next, I have two of the mini Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm by Clinique. So as the title suggests, this is a balm that you use to remove your makeup. Now, one of these I bought myself because I wanted to try out, and the mini is only $15. And then the other one I actually got in my Mecca Beauty Loop box. So I was cheering. This is a really great product. It's very gentle and breaks up your makeup so quickly and easily. I've been trying out different ways to remove my makeup instead of using makeup wipes because I'm finding a lot of them irritate my skin. So I absolutely love this balm because it is super gentle and it removes all my makeup even when I've got like a really heavy face on. This is something that I'm definitely going to repurchase, and I think that I will get the big size now that I've tested it out and know that I love it. The next product is the Rosehip Plus Rosehip Oil. This is a product I constantly rave about over on my Instagram. It has really helped my skin when it comes to fading my scars and my pigmentation. I am always getting new pimples, so I'm always getting new pigmentation, and this just does a really good job at helping that fade away faster. It's also super hydrating and just a great all-round facial oil, and it's one that I definitely recommend, especially the Rosehip Plus brand. They are Australian and they are certified organic rosehip oil, so there are no hidden nasties in this one. Now onto a skincare product I wasn't a huge fan of, and that is the Mecca Cosmetica To Save Face sunscreen. This is a 30+ facial sunscreen, and it says it's weightless, hydrating, UVA and UVB protection, and it is all of those things, but the fragrance of this one is just a little bit overwhelming for me. And as you would all know, I'm trying not to use products with fragrance right now because of my hive problem. But even though this does, it does smell really good, but it's just way too strong to be putting on my face, and it's a little bit off-putting. Next, I have the Mario Badescu Drying Lotion, and I absolutely loved this product. I do still have a little bit in here, but I'm finding it hard to reach down with my Q-tip to actually get it out, so I'm going to purchase another one. I do get a lot of blind pimples, and I find that this really comes in handy for those. I put it on, leave it overnight, and depending on how bad the pimple is, in a day or two, it's completely gone. I find this works really well, especially if you get the pimple when it's just sprouted. You can get rid of that little devil. Next, I have a sheet mask by Sephora, and this is the Anti-Fatigue and Energizing Pomegranate Face Mask. Now, I tried out a few of these. They're only $6 from Sephora. I think there was a avocado one, which I really liked, and like a green tea eye mask, which I really liked. But this pomegranate one, oh, the scent was just too strong, and it kind of stung my face a little. So, not a big fan of this. I actually have really been loving the Garnier sheet masks. I've used so many, but I haven't kept any of the packages to show you in this video. So they have quite a few different ones in the range. I've tried out the one in the blue packet and the black charcoal masks, and oh my god, they are so amazing. They don't have a strong scent, they really hydrate the skin, and the actual material of the sheet mask is super thick and really good quality. So I definitely recommend the Garnier sheet masks over these Sephora ones. And then lastly, I have my favorite face wash. This is the Paula's Choice Resist Perfectly Balanced Foaming Cleanser. I've tried out quite a few different facial cleansers in my time, and this one is definitely my favorite. It's like a creamy consistency that gets a little bit of a foam when you use it, but it just does such a great job at cleansing the skin. It is so gentle, it has no fragrance to it, and it just leaves my skin feeling so soft, hydrated, and refreshed. There's nothing worse, well, nothing more that I personally hate than using a face wash that leaves your skin feeling all tight and dry. Oh, I just hate that feeling. But this is my favorite face wash. Paula's Choice have so many great skincare products. They are definitely not talked about enough, but if you're after some new skincare, I would check out their website. You can even contact them with your concerns and they will get back to you with a skincare routine they think is suitable for you. It's about a mid to high price range. These ones are about $33 each, I think. Definitely worth it. They do last me a couple of months. I currently have one in my shower and a backup in my cupboard. Alright, well they are all of my empties for today. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and let me know if you want to see more, because as you can see, I go through a lot of shit and I like giving you my review. Also, let me know below if you have used any of these products and what your thoughts are on them. Today's subscriber shout out goes to Lisa McConnell. She has her notifications turned on for YouTube and Instagram, so thank you so much. If you want to be my next subscriber shout out, make sure you are subscribed to my channel, turn on that notification bell, and let me know that you have done that down below. Alright, that is all from me. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!